Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing you how to make ribeye roast. So let's get started and I will show you what you will need to do for this recipe. I'm going to start off by air drying the roast, and this step right here is very simple. All you have to do is put a good amount of salt all over the roast and then put it in a dish. Leave it in the fridge overnight. Do not cover it. We want to make sure the skin is nice and dry. And then when you're ready the next day to cook your meat, pull it out 3 hours before you cook it. You want to make sure the meat is at room temperature. Now this is the second day. I'm ready to cook my roast, and I had pulled out my roast out of the fridge 3 hours ago, and I have my roasting tray and I've added some rosemary, thyme, garlic, and olive oil, and I placed my roast on top. Now for the rub, I will show you what you will need. We're going to need 3 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, some rosemary, thyme, garlic, pepper, and olive oil. So I have here my 3 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. I added the thyme, 1 tablespoon, and then 1 tablespoon of rosemary chopped, and then 1 large spoon of minced garlic. And to that I will be adding 5 tablespoons of olive oil. And I'm going to add a generous amount of black pepper here, but I'm not adding any salt since I've added a good amount of salt the night before on my meat, and that should be more than enough. Mix well, and that should be the rub for the meat. And I'm going to spread all that rub all over the meat before I put it in the oven. I will be cooking my meat today on low temperature, and this is a large piece of meat. It's about 6 pounds, and I will be using a probe. But if you do not own a probe, preheat your oven on 250 degrees. This will go in the oven for the first 2 hours and 20 minutes on 250 degrees. It will take approximately 25 minutes per pound to end up with medium well roast. And I will be turning up the heat the last 10 minutes. I will show you. This is gonna go in the oven for the first 2 hours and 20 minutes on 250 degrees until I reach 130 degree core temperature. So we're getting close. This is 130 degrees. And I will be pulling out the roast. This is after 2 hours and 20 minutes. What I'm going to do, take it out, let it rest, put it on top of the oven for the next 30 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm gonna turn up the heat on. It doesn't look so pretty, but it will in a little bit when we put it back in. I will turn up the heat on 475 degrees. And I'm gonna take the roast and put it back in the oven for the next 10 minutes on high heat. Only 10 minutes, we don't need to leave it longer than that. And I've reached a core temperature of 140 degrees. And we're done. I pulled it out, look at it, it looks gorgeous. And the color is perfect. And that would complete my recipe. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.